Hi, welcome to this short review about the Klark Teknik 1176 and the Waves CLA-76. So I just wanted to have kind of like a little shootout between those two as I have them both, and I actually never did a shootout for you guys. So this is now here the chance if you are interested in the Klark Teknik 1176 and you're particularly interested how it compares to a software plugin like the Waves one, this is now a good chance to hear them both. I have on the top track here the lead vocal of a singer. This is the track of the 1176. There is no plugins or effects. I just have a little bit of a hardware reverb plugged into the console. And the second track here is basically the same, no EQ or any effects, just the same hardware reverb. And this is the track of the CLA-76. I have it here in the Blackie mode, as I believe the Klark Teknik 1176 is also kind of like a revision of the black version. As you can see, first of all, the input and output knobs are a little bit different on those two units. The reason is that the hardware unit has kind of like a little bit of a different gain stage than the plug-in. Also depends what revision the Waves company did for the recreation of the 1176. So I measured them with a test oscillator with a test tone, and they have now the same input volume and output volume, and so we can really see the same gain reduction on the meter here. All right, so first of all, we start off with the Klark Teknik. We have a ratio 4:1, medium attack and a fast release. And basically the same settings here, attack, medium on the Waves and fast release, and a ratio of 4:1. So I'm switching between those two tracks. I brought them out on the console. So I have two tracks and I can switch between those, mute one and unmute the other one. All right, so let's start with the Klark Teknik.
Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She crossed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her I did not agree.
So let's
in a field down by
the
the river, my love and I did stand, and upon my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the weirs. But I, being young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears.
All right, so this is the first pass now. As you probably hear, there is not that much difference. Maybe the Klark Teknik has kind of like a little bit more of a top end, sees lower silk to it. So let's see how it works out with a high ratio. So let's put them into 8:1, also the hardware unit. And let's start off with the Klark Teknik again.
Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She crossed the Sally Gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her I did not agree.
And also
in a field down by
the
river, my love and I did stand, and upon my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take love easy, as the grass grows on the weirs. But I, being young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears.
All right, so this was now ratio 8:1. So let's push it now up to 20. Also on the hardware unit. Let's make the attack a little bit faster and a really slow release. Let's see how that works out. Okay, start again with the Klark Teknik.
Down by the CLA gardens, my love and I did meet. She crossed the CLA gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy, as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her I did not agree.
And the faster release again.
In a field down by the river, my love and I did stand, and upon my leaning shoulder she laid her snow-white hand. She bid me take love easy, as the grass grows on the weirs. But I, being young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears.
All right, so for the final pass, we are going in the all buttons in mode, and let's use maybe fast or medium attack and a fast release again. So all button on the plugin and also all buttons in on the clock. Again, we start with the Klark Teknik.
Down by the CLA gardens, my love and I did meet. She crossed the CLA gardens with little snow-white feet. She bid me take love easy, as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her I did not agree. In a field down by the river, my love and I did stand, and upon my leaning shoulder she laid snow white hand. She bid me take love easy as the grass grows on the weirs. But I, being young and foolish, and now I'm full of tears.
All right, so there is actually quite a bit of difference. In the all buttons in mode, the Klark Teknik is, to my ear, quite a bit more aggressive. Especially you can hear a little bit of the breakup and a little bit of the distortion. Can't hear that really on the Waves plugin. So maybe for the very last pass, let's try some settings that I would basically use on the on a vocal. So let's go here to a slower attack and a bit of a slower, faster release. Again here, basically the same. Let's go here also to 3. And ratio 4:1. Again here also 4:1. Right, so Klark Teknik again.
Down by the Sally Gardens, my love and I did meet. She crossed the Sally Gardens with little snow white feet. She bid me take love easy as the leaves grow on the tree. But I, being young and foolish, with her I did not agree.
All right, so I hope that I could give you a good review or a comparison between those two. I think that both actually do sound really good. Of course, the really handy part of a plugin is that you can use it on as many tracks as you like. And if you have a hardware unit, you can use it on the one track. Of course, you can bounce it and use it then on the other track, but it's not that practical. But I really do like hardware units on like vocals or lead guitars or something like that. I think that the Klark Teknik has, when you push it a little bit more grit to it than the plug-in version. And I think it also on the high frequency, you kind of like get this really silky sound, especially on the vocals, where the 1176 is really known for. And I think the rendition of the Klark Teknik is a really good one. I don't know how it compares to, for example, a UAD unit. I don't have to plug in, but if I have to compare it to the Waves one, especially for the lead vocals, I would take the hardware, the Klark Teknik 1176. But of course, I will still use the plugin, for example, on the background vocals or on kick or snare tracks or on the bass. It does a really good job there. So, as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, happy recordings and mixing, and see you in the next video.